After a long delay waiting for fuel in Rio, the Lord Nelson is racing against time to get back on schedule. It's a frustrating crossing of the Atlantic, hampered by a lack of wind. On board, ex-soldier Kyle Baker, seriously wounded in Afghanistan 4 years ago, is settling into the ship's routine. But halfway across, he develops an infection and is taken ill. The onboard doctor is concerned, and the Lord Nelson diverts to Tristan da Cunha, a British island in the South Atlantic and one of the remotest places on Earth. Monitoring the emergency thousands of miles away in the UK are staff at the headquarters of the Jubilee Sailing Trust.
It's routine business for the Jubilee Sailing Trust because often we take some people to sea who are quite frail and their conditions are quite challenged by sailing a tall ship, even sailing a tall ship in the Solent. So I've been really pleased that over the last 24 hours, as the doctor on board and the medical team on board have looked after our voyage crew member.
Kyle is taken ashore for treatment and the ship carries on towards South Africa. He'll be on Tristan for a while. There's no airport, and the only links with the outside world are occasional passing ships. A fortnight later, the Lord Nelson arrives in Cape Town after the 3,500-mile crossing from Brazil. They've been aboard for 3 weeks, and now they're finally within touching distance of dry land, but they're not getting off just yet. Customs and passport checks still have to be done. Waiting on the quayside to welcome the ship are Kyle Baker's grandparents, who've flown out hoping to meet up with him.
It's really good to be here, but we wish Kyle could be here as well, you know.
How is he?
When I spoke to him last, he was fine. He was coming out of the hospital and he was going to stay with the family. And then he was going to actually go around the island itself and do some exploring and just keep himself busy.
It's crew change day. More than 1,000 people will sail on the Lord Nelson during her circumnavigation of the globe. Those heading home reflect on their experiences.
The best way to describe it is like being in the Big Brother house. It's just that random mix of strangers that I'll probably never ever meet again in my life, and you've just had to learn to kind of live with it and get on with it.
Dominic Dobson walks down the gangway to begin his journey back to Britain. It's not something he was able to do when he joined the ship a month ago.
I arrived in Rio walking on a stick. In the winter I get bad arthritis, and as you've probably seen me coming off the ship just now, amazing, I managed to pack my stick in its bag, and I hope that it doesn't come out of there for a while.
Before they head home, Kyle Baker's grandparents have one last task: to pay the bar bill he ran up while he was aboard. They still don't know when he'll leave Tristan da Cunha or when they'll see him again. Richard Jones, ITV News, Cape Town.